Good morning. Why are they having an election now in Denmark, 7 months early? I'll tell you about this. First, something personal. It's a success story, you might say. You know, for years now, I've been trying to understand the woke people. The hardcore liberals, the snowflakes, right? And then, some time ago, I suddenly understood them. It's one word. You just need to understand this word, and then you will understand these people, the woke. The word is affirmation. Of course, it's so simple once you see it, right? Because this is what they do all the time. See, this is why a male high school teacher in Ontario, Canada, walks into the classroom with big fake breasts. He says, I feel like I'm a woman. And then he's using affirmation. So he gets these big breasts and walks into the classroom. And then the people around him, they have to accept it. Because this is also affirmation. You see, that's how it works. Or if two white ladies sit there and they talk, one of them says, you know, I have been feeling so black lately. Well, I know my skin is white, but I feel black. This is affirmation, you see. And the other lady, she can't say, no, you're not black. What are you talking about? She can't say this. She has to say, yes, I can see it. You look black, actually. Affirmation. And then yesterday I had this big realization. I am like them. That's right. I use affirmation. For a long time I felt like I was a bastard. And I told myself, maybe you're a bastard. You act like a bastard. Right? And then I started to act more like a bastard. And then I said, you are, really, you are a bastard. You see, affirmation. And then when people say, no, you're not really a bastard, you're a quite nice guy. Yeah, I get offended, you see. Right, so the Danish election. So they have it 7 months early, and this is what I think is the reason. This is what some people say too. It's about the minks. Mink fur. This is a big business in Denmark. It's one of the biggest producers of mink fur. And they sell it to Asia, lots of it. And then in 2020, that's right, experts started to say, well, there's a mutation. And it looks like it's coming from the minks, transmitting to humans. And then the health minister said, his name is Magnus Hönecke, he said, half of the cases in northern Denmark are related to mink. And the government says, a lot of people in the region have been infected with a mutated version that came from minks. This was 2020, right in the middle of the hysteria. And the government said, well, we have to kill them. And that's what they did. They killed the minks. I don't know how many. I think they killed them all. I'm not sure about this. But I heard that they killed 15 million minks in Denmark. Totally destroyed the business. And the farmers, they were compensated. This reminds me of what's going on in the Netherlands, of course, with the farmers. They use some stupid excuse, and then they kill off a business. Well, I don't particularly like the business, mink farming. I really don't like it. But that's just me, you know? So now in 2022, people say, this was totally wrong. Had nothing to do with the minks. This was just made up. You killed them, and you didn't have to. You got a lot of people out of a job, you see. And this made the government unpopular. And now they want to do a new election, early election, and they want to form another coalition. You know, I think the top globalists, they want to kill off these businesses. That's what I believe. And they want this lady, Mette Frederiksen. She's the PM of Denmark. I think they want her. So I think this was ordered from above. You have to do something here. It's hard to govern. You can't do anything. There's too much chaos and disagreements. You have to do something. And I heard this. I haven't looked into it very much, but I heard that it's very hard to find any party in Denmark that you can vote for. They are all controlled, and they are globalists, all of them. That's what I heard. Right, so that's why I think they have an election in Denmark on the 1st of November. All right, that's all. Be good.